Hi guys! Today I'm going to be showing you how to create this awesome pokeball cake. Before we get started, I'd just like to say I've got an iPhone which I shoot on, and I'm not very good at camera skills and stuff, and just saying that I can't do icing very well, so there was a lot of patchwork. But I really enjoyed the taste of this cake. It's really cool and it looks awesome. So stay tuned to watch how you make it. The ingredients you'll need are some self-raising flour, some butter or margarine, sugar, white, black and red ready-to-roll icing, 2 eggs, a bowl to mix in, and a tin to cook your cake in. First step is to measure out 4 ounces of butter and 4 ounces of sugar, put them in a bowl and cream them together until they combine. This is the consistency that you are looking for. Then you will need to crack your eggs into your bowl. The way I do it is I just crack the egg onto the side and then empty it out into the bowl, and I've just done this with both eggs. This is what it will look like, and then you just need to grab a spoon or an electric whisk and whisk it all together, and then this is the consistency that you are looking for. Next, grab 4 ounces of flour and add it into your bowl. And then you just need to mix your dry and wet ingredients together until they form a thick but not lumpy consistency. I then added in some vanilla extract because whenever I make a cake I always add in vanilla extract because it just makes the cake taste extra nice. Oh, and this is the consistency that you're looking for, and sorry about my finger on the camera. Preheat the oven to 180 degrees. While the other cake was baking, I made my next batch because you need 2 layers for this cake. I then warmed up my icing so it's ready to apply when my cakes are finished cooking. To make sure the icing is stuck to the cake, you will need to make a butter icing. For this, there is no exact measurement, you just need some icing sugar and a little bit of butter, and you just need to cream them together until they form a butter icing, really. This is the consistency that you're looking for. Next, I just rolled out my icing so it's ready to apply once my cakes have cooled on a wire rack. I then used icing sugar on the table to make sure that the icing didn't stick to the table when I was rolling it out. I then applied a thick layer of buttercream to my cake and then put the other cake on top to create the actual cake. To do is apply the buttercream all over the cake so the icing will stick to it. It needs to be a thick layer. I then just put the red icing on top. It doesn't have to be neat because you can just put the white icing over the top. Quick tip, when you're doing this, apply your icing to your rolling pin and then apply it to the cake. This is a good tip because then your icing won't break. I then just went around the edge of the cake and smoothed the icing down to stick to the buttercream, and at the moment it does look like patchwork, and that's kind of what I've done throughout the whole thing really. This side is the worst, but you know, I tried my best. This is kind of the first time I've tried icing, like actual ready to roll icing, so I tried to make it as neat as possible. So if your cake goes like mine, then just apply a bit of buttercream to a bit of icing and then stick it down to your cake and then just smooth it in to make it look natural. see, it is slowly getting better, but it's not as good as it could be. I worked on this for quite a while really, just to get it as good as I could. Next it's time for the black icing, so I just rolled this out into a sausage shape and then kind of just bashed it down flat. And stuck it down to the cake with the butter icing. I then tried to fix all my patchwork and make sure everything was stuck down. I then grabbed another little bit of black icing, rolled it into a ball and then flattened it to put onto the black belt of the pokeball to form the bit of the button. I'm not quite sure what that bit's called, but it's the bit that the button's on top of basically. And then I just done the same with a white piece of icing, but made sure that was a bit smaller because the white bit is the actual button. And this is the finished cake. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up and comment and subscribe. Bye!